Hello and welcome to part 62 of my Skyrim VR role-playing Let's Play. In our last episode, Raven put the plan to assassinate the Emperor into motion. The target was Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin who was getting married in Solitude. Also, Falk Firebeard had sent a letter saying he needed help with the spirit of Potema, who had been causing trouble ever since the foiled summoning attempt. There had been rumors that Vittoria was a Thalmor agent. After defeating Potema's spirit, Raven snuck in and searched through Vittoria's office at the East Empire Company. Raven found a very incriminating letter from First Emissary Elenwen to Vittoria. The letter thanked Vittoria for helping to influence the Emperor and asked for the names of Talos worshippers in her new husband's family. The letter also referenced a vial of poison to be used on the groom. Raven put an end to that horrible plan with one poisoned arrow to the bride's cold black heart. So now Gabriella has details on the next target. Seriously, does anyone else in the Dark Brotherhood actually complete any contracts? Well, maybe it's best this way. That way, if there's an alternative to killing an innocent target, Raven can use it without getting caught. So without further ado, let's get right into episode 62. So who am I supposed to go after next? Here's another question. Am I the only one around here that does anything? Starting to think so.
Don't take offense to the nicknames, morsel. I'm a werewolf. Hard not to think of you as a snack.
Go ahead and try it if you want your ass kicked. Hey, Gabriella!
Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated.
She did. So what are the details?
With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Maro. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Maro, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor.
Can't say I especially like the idea of killing a bystander, but I'll do what I have to do.
He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Maro's departure and follow him. Waylay him in one of the cities and send his soul to Sithis. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing.
Yes?
To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Maro in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Maro in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
Why are we killing a bystander anyways? Why not just kill the commander?
Killing Commander Maro would do no good. Someone would merely replace him. No, we need him to remain in charge, but distracted, weakened. Implicate and kill his son Gaius, and the commander will be grief-stricken and humiliated, his family name ruined. The security plan will then fail. Best yet, the Emperor will be lulled into a false sense of security, thinking an assassination plot had already been discovered and foiled.
I assume you'll give me a dossier on him. Is Gaius Maro's schedule included?
No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option. We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial.
Yes, it would. All right, I'll take care of things.
Walk in Gaius Maro's shadow, and deliver to him the judgment of Sithis.
Hope I have a good reason.
It's been quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Best get on my way. Alright, did they give me a dossier on Gaius Maro? Maybe he's up to no good too. Here we go. Name, Gaius Maro. Location, see travel schedule. Occupation, soldier. Target details. What can I say? He's the son of the esteemed General Maro, and he loves to remind his fellow soldiers of that fact. They were all eager to comment on how he's apparently useless and only got his position because of his father's position. I get the impression he rubs that in their face a lot. But he's still a soldier, so that means an up-close and personal battle will be challenging. His one weakness seems to be women. He's got a girlfriend in almost every city across Skyrim, it seems, and each of them thinks he's madly in love with her. Can't wait to see what happens when they all show up to the funeral at once. Yeah, that'll be awkward. Not sure there's anything there he needs to die for, but that might be the only way to get to the Emperor. I guess I need to go back to Solitude. Hey, kitty. Have a treat. All right, I'm gonna say a prayer. Spend favor to permanently raise a skill of your choice by 1 level. Neat. Solitude. Here I am. So, now I need to get to Dragon Bridge and find Gaius Maro. Alright, if I go up here and turn left, I can get to Dragon Bridge. Let's go. It's a nice day for a horseback ride in Skyrim. Okay, here's Dragon Bridge. Now where's Gaius? Oh, he's right there.
Don't worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know you will, but all the same, remember everything I said. Stay alert, and when you get to the cities, make your observations and move on.
I understand, but you're being paranoid. I'm inspecting security, not charging off into battle. There's not a lot that can go wrong.
Son, when the Emperor's safety is concerned, anything could go wrong. Off with you now, and good travels.
Farewell, Father. I'll return as soon as I'm able.
Well, this is it then. Look after yourself, Gaius. You're doing your duty, and I'm proud of you, but you better come back to me. You hear?
Oh, Vida. I may travel alone, but you know I carry you always in my heart. I'll see you soon.
I wonder if he says that to the girl he has in every hold? Alright. I need to get into the Penitus Oculatus outpost and steal his schedule. Would be easier if I could just take him out right now, but They didn't seem to like that plan, so...
Fine!
Let's become invisible. Alright, I'm invisible. Now to steal that schedule. Very slow and careful. He's not looking, that's a good thing. This is what I need. And now to slip out. All right. Well now, let's see what his schedule says. There we are. You are to adhere to the following schedule. That might be kind of hard considering he left it behind. Morndus, Solitude, the Emperor's Tower. Morndus Evening, Solitude Castle Tower, food and sleep. Tyrdes, Windhelm, the Palace of the Kings. Tyrdes Evening, Windhelm, Barracks, food and sleep. Midis, Riften, Mistvale Keep. Turdis, Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. Turdis Evening, Whiterun, the Bannered Mare, food and sleep. Fredis, Markarth, Understone Keep. Fredis Evening, Markarth, Guard Tower, food and sleep. Lordis and Sundus, to be spent at your discretion. Repeat until I have recalled you personally. The guards and jarls of the cities have been informed of your arrival and will leave you to your work. Study the guard patterns, examine any entrances and exits, and make note of any irregularities. Talk to no one, especially your female friends. The fewer people who know about your mission, the safer the Emperor will ultimately be. So what, he's starting this whole thing off with a day off? Interesting. So I really have no idea where he's going. Except that he's expected to be in Solitude on Morndus. So, maybe I'll just go there and wait for him. Oops. Maybe I should leave my horse at the stables, so nothing looks out of place. He is supposed to be trained in security, so he should be noticing any odd details. That'll be one less detail for him to notice. Alright. Good evening.
The cousin of the Emperor was murdered in Solitude at her own damn wedding.
Yeah.
Not a chance we would have let that happen here.
You could not have stopped it. That Thalmor bitch had it coming. Alright. Let's see, can I tell where Gaius is headed? I have no idea where he's going. But he should be back here in Solitude by Morndus, so that's basically all I need to know.
Being not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
See if I can find some potions.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Hello.
I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be.
Let's see what you have for sale.
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Oh, yes. Thank you. You take care.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Wonder what else I can do to kill some time.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Then why are you wasting time talking to me?
I've got weapons forgiven.
Wait a minute.
Armor
Keep the
forget.
cold at bay with our
I think I
spiced
forgot to
wine.
do something before. Yeah, there she is. Hi.
We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most influential residents. But for you, I'll make an exception.
Yeah, actually, I kind of forgot to tell you this sooner, but Elisif loved the outfit. She said she'll be placing an order soon. She may have already done it.
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble.
Okay, thanks. You take care.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yes? Can I help you?
Halt! Welcome back, Protector of Solitude.
Thank you.
We're here to accompany you whilst you're in the city. But please, don't mind us. We won't be a bother.
Seriously, why do you people think I'm a Stormcloak?
Are you outwardly admitting to be associating with the rebel Stormcloaks? Every day I see heads roll for such serious crimes. Gatekeepers. Thanes.
Well, we're not here for the accusation, but now we must accompany you for all the more reason.
Seriously, I have important business to attend to, so you better just stay out of my way.
What kind of business do you have, if I may ask?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm an applicant to the Bard's College.
An aspiring bard, huh? Well then, go and make your terrible first impression without our help. That's how I got kicked out as a lad. Looks like you're here for a reasonable cause. You may go now. But watch yourself in Solitude so we don't have to.
Jeez, you people are paranoid. Hello.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
And one gold piece doesn't go very far, so here, have 50 more.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
You take care.
It's best you leave me be.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
I guess I better go by the Bard's College, or that excuse is not going to look legit.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Okay, what do I do now that I'm here? Talk to someone?
Good to meet a prospective bard.
Can you train me in the art of speech?
Well, you've come to the right place.
Awesome. Thank you. Maybe now I can convince those idiots outside that I'm not a Stormcloak. Also, Viarmo said you could tell me more about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then?
Yeah.
That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
So, King Olaf's verse is a lost part of the Edda?
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll look into that.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
I'm imagining there are a lot of Draugr. Okay. There, I visited the Bard's College. What time is it? 8:45. I'm gonna head back to Winking Skeever and get some sleep.
The Emperor's cousin killed. Right here in Solitude. I feel nothing but shame.
I'll see where Gaius Maro is when I wake up.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Hello.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
I would like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
And let's see what you have for sale.
Take a look.
Thank you. You take care.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
Ah, jeez.
Seems there's always more to be done.
That was an accident.
I once captained a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg and went down just north of Windhelm.
I can see why he's no longer a captain. Those sweet rolls are now mine.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead
Let
our
me know
troops
if there's
to
anything else you need.
Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm gonna have something to eat. And then get to bed. Awesome. Oops. Bit of a klutz. Actually, I'm gonna say my prayers before I go to bed. Okay, now bedtime. Okay, now where is Gaius Maro? Whoa, he's here? He's right here in the Winking Skeever. I guess he decided to come straight to Solitude. I gotta get him now.
Viarmo is too concerned with precision. What of instinct?
There he is.
What of passion?
Okay, become invisible. Can I get him before he leaves?
Fire!
Okay, the one ring. Okay, now I need my bow. And I need the poison to make sure it's a quick, clean kill. Am I invisible? Yes, I am. Shit, I think he just left. Okay, this is okay. I can follow him. I can still do this. Where is he? Where the fuck did he go? I got him! gotta plant the evidence while everyone's freaking out. Okay. What's this? In order for the Penitus Oculatus to ensure the safety of our honored emperor during his visit to Skyrim, we must personally verify the security of every city in the province. To this end, I appoint you my personal representative, granting all rights and privileges afforded a commanding officer of the Penitus Oculatus. You are authorized to speak with my voice and administer with my hand. Gaius, I cannot do this alone. There is much work to be done here in Dragonbridge and elsewhere, and many arrangements still need to be made before the Emperor's arrival. I simply cannot afford to spend time traveling right now, but you must know the seriousness of the task I set before you. When he arrives, the Emperor may choose to visit any city in Skyrim, as suits his whim. He's been acting very strangely lately, and there are rumors going around that he may be ill. If he is, that makes security all the more important. And if he does come to Skyrim, we, the Penitus Oculatus, must be sure that the security within our cities is sufficient to deal with any threat to his person that may arise. Gaius, my beloved son, you may be new to the Penitus Oculatus, but I need someone I can trust. You must carry out your duty for the safety of the Emperor, the glory of the Penitus Oculatus, and the honor of the Maro family name. Your superior officer and loving father, Commander Maro. P.S. I'm sure I do not have to say again how important this matter is. I realize you have many friends of the female persuasion in many places I'm sending you. You know how I feel about this, and I am trusting you will not neglect your duty in favor of these pursuits. You have a good woman already, son. You should stop this foolishness and give me some grandchildren. But that is a discussion for another time. Wow, now I really feel like an asshole. And I've got to plant an incriminating document on him. Here we are. Voonwolf. I agree to your conditions. When the Emperor arrives, I will pass along his schedule and arrange for all doors to be unlocked and any posted security to be conveniently absent for a small period of time. Nothing will stand between your men and his eminence. He will die by Stormcloak hands, and neither my father nor your great leader Ulfric will even know anything is amiss until it is too late. Leave the first payment in gold at this dead drop. I look forward to continuing our relationship. Gaius Maro. That is pretty incriminating, alright. Okay, I don't know if I've been seen. I guess not yet. I need to get out of here. I think perhaps my best bet is to just teleport back to Ebengrove from right here. I won't even become visible. Phew, I made it. I feel like a serious asshole right now, but I did make it. Hello, kitty. Have a treat. I'll get his blessing, but I'm not going to try to pray to Talos. I don't think Talos would be very happy with me right now, since I've been breaking quite a few laws. And then I'm going to say a prayer. Hermaeus Mora. Who gives 0 shits how many laws I break? I guess that's a good thing in this case. And then I'll head to Whiterun, and from there to Falkreath. Here we are. Time to get back to Falkreath. Think the most efficient way is the carriage. Minimizes the chances of getting attacked along the road. Okay, here we are.
Good morning.
I'd like to hire you.
Where do you want to go?
Falkreath.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Straight to Falkreath, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Hey, great.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves.
Yeah.
I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
I miss Inigo. Alright. Let's get to the sanctuary. I killed Gaius Maro. I didn't especially like it, but I did what I had to. Hello, kitty. Have a treat.
Ah, at last. I've been anxiously awaiting your return.
Gaius Maro is dead.
Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both your reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with.
Oh?
It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
What is that crazy fool up to now?
Just try to relax, Vizara. Let the elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
Ah, thank you, dear. You are most kind. The Jester's cut feels as bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Maro is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now.
Gabriella said something about Cicero. What happened?
The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood, and Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. You've got to deal with this situation.
Why me? What do you want me to do about it?
I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his life. But first, find my husband. Make sure he's all right. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. When Cicero left, Arnbjorn went after him. They disappeared into the wild. Search Cicero's room. Maybe there's something in there that sheds some light on where he might have gone. Let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now,
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid may well be dead if not for you.
She's right. I'll be forever in your debt, dearest brother. Now be quiet. Just rest.
I can't believe Cicero attacked Vizara and Astrid? Okay, where is Cicero's bedroom? There's the Night Mother. Don't think I've checked down here yet. Well, here's his journal, so I think I'm in the right place. Let's take a look. 18th of Evening Star, 4th Era 186. As I begin this new phase of my life, I have decided to finally keep a journal. So much has happened to me thus far, both within the Brotherhood and without. When I think there is no record of what has transpired, it almost seems an affront to Sithis himself. So I am determined to make amends. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood has its own scribes and chroniclers, but it is their solemn task to record those events deemed important to the organization as a whole. Let this volume serve as the personal record of one man, a lowly assassin, who has pledged his blade and his life to the Dark Brotherhood. 23rd of Evening Star, 4th Era 186. I have arrived safely in the Shadenhall Sanctuary, and have been greeted warmly by Rasha and the others. Indeed, the level of support and acceptance shown by my new family is rather overwhelming, for this sanctuary knows suffering, knows sorrow, for the ghosts of purification still haunt its halls, so who better to understand the plight of a brother who has lost home and heart? Who better to comfort one whose sanctuary is no more? The Bruma Sanctuary may be gone, but my dearest brothers and sisters will live forever in my dreams, just as their souls live forever by the dread Father's side. First of Rain's Hand, 4th Era 187. Completed the Baroness contract. She died well. Her handmaiden, less so. 12th of Rain's Hand, 4th Era 187. Shadenhall suits me. With the destruction or abandonment of the other sanctuaries, our contracts are plentiful, as are our bonuses. Still, we seem to be losing our footholds throughout Tamriel at an alarming rate. There are rumors that the Black Hand is split on our continued direction. Some favor expansion, the others consolidation. My personal feeling is that the Dark Brotherhood needs to, at the very least, maintain the illusion of being everywhere at once. It has become exceedingly difficult to fulfill or even establish contracts in provinces where we no longer have a physical presence, like Hammerfell. The more we ignore Tamriel, the more people lose faith in the Dark Brotherhood, our power, our services, our dedication to the Void. 27th of Rain's Hand, 4th Era 187. The listener, Alisanne Dupree, has been visiting with us for several days down from her private residence in Breville. She and Rasha have been discussing the possibility of reopening the Shadow Scale training facility of Archon back in Black Marsh, but ultimately decided we lacked the resources to follow through with the plan. 27th of Rain's Hand, 4th Era, 187. Completed the arena contract. I ultimately decided to pose as a star-struck fan and immediately got into the Grand Champion's good graces. While escorting the arrogant fool through the great forest, I slashed his throat and left the corpse for the bears. Seems pretty typical for an assassin's journal. 7th of Sun's Height, 4th Era 188. Wayrest is lost. The city fell to Corsairs, and it's just a matter of time before the sanctuary is breached. May the Night Mother watch over her children in their hour of need. 5th of Last Seed, 4th Era 188. We received word today. The Wayrest Sanctuary was raided and destroyed by the Corsairs. There were no survivors. There are only 3 active Dark Brotherhood strongholds remaining: the Shadenhall Sanctuary here in the Imperial Province, a remote sanctuary located in a forest in Skyrim, and the Corinth Sanctuary of Elsewhere. The Black Hand has ordered the Corinth Sanctuary closed and its members integrated into our own ranks here in Shadenhall. I will embrace those new family members as warmly as I was when I first made my home here. 27th of Hearthfire, 4th Era 188. The situation in Breville grows more dire. The city has erupted in violence due to a war of control being waged by Cyrodiil's 2 largest skooma traffickers. The listener, Alisanne Dupree, has been forced to employ sellswords to protect her own residence. 1st of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era 188. Things in Breville have come to a head. The statue of the lucky old lady has been destroyed, and Alysande Dupree has left her residence to guard the crypt of the Night Mother, hidden below the remains of the statue. If the crypt is discovered, Alysande Dupree will, of course, protect the remains of the unholy matron until her dying breath. Rasha is sending Garnag and Andronica to aid in the crypt's defense. I begged to accompany them, but Rasha wouldn't have it. He says my place is here, defending the sanctuary, and I must, of course, respect that decision. 12th of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era 188. Botched my contract and forfeited the bonus. The silk merchant was already cold, and I was halfway through the window when her daughter stepped into the room. I had little choice at that point. 21st of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era 188. So much has happened since my last entry. After Garnag and Andronica left for Breville, we stopped receiving communications from the city. We feared the worst. This morning those fears were confirmed when Garnag returned alone, transporting the most precious cargo, the great stone coffin of the Night Mother herself. The story Garnag told could curl the blood of even the most hardened of Sithis' servants. The crypt of the Night Mother raided, dearest sister Andronica cut to pieces, and the listener herself, the most honored Alysande Dupree, burned alive in a storm of mage fire. Garnag, though gravely injured, he will most certainly lose his right eye, managed to fend off the attackers and transport the Night Mother's coffin safely out of the city. He has been on the road, making his way back here since that tragic night. Wow. That's the second volume. Okay. Part 3. 23rd of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era, 188. Now that things have settled down, the reality of our situation has finally come to bear. We are a dark brotherhood without a listener. With no listener, the Black Sacrament will go unheard. Surely the Night Mother will speak to someone soon, thus choosing a new listener to take Alysande Dupree's place. Until that happens, though, we must take to the streets. We must hear the pleas of the desperate and vengeful. The people of Tamriel must never know, that their prayers to the Night Mother are going unheeded. 24th of Morning Star, 4th Era, 189. It is a new year, and 2 months since the Night Mother first arrived here at the Shadenhall Sanctuary, and still the unholy matron has not seen fit to speak to any one of us. And so, Rasha has decided to receive an ancient Dark Brotherhood tradition. The appointing of a keeper, a guardian whose sole duty is the safeguarding of the Night Mother's remains. The remaining members of the Black Hand will make their decision tomorrow. 25th of Morning Star, 4th Era, 189. I have been chosen. By some incomprehensible twist of fate, the Black Hand has named me the Night Mother's keeper. In all honesty, I am both incredibly honored and deeply saddened. This means the end of my contracts. I'll be lucky to lift a blade again. Thankfully, Rasha has promised me one final contract before I accept my new duties. 30th of Morning Star, 4th Era 189. The Jester lies dead. My final contract has been completed. Oh, how he laughed and laughed until he didn't. 3rd of First Seed, 4th Era 189. I have settled well into my new role as keeper. It is my duty not only to keep the Night Mother's shrine clean and the candles lit, but to tend to the body as well. The Night Mother's crypt was a consecrated place, shroud, kissed, absent of sunlight, and safe from the world above. Removed from there, the remains are subject to the filth and corruption of the living. The body is perfectly preserved, so the concern is not physical but rather spiritual. The remains must be sanctified regularly so that they may continue to serve as a conduit for the Night Mother's soul. Our matron's eternal spirit may travel the void freely, but it is through her own earthly remains that she communicates with the listener. And so I wash the corpse weekly with the requisite oils, recite the ancient incantations, and personally see to the extermination of any insects or rodents. If the Night Mother does not speak, it will be because she chooses not to, not because she is unable. This is my responsibility. This is my vow. 12th of mid-year, 4th era, 189. Months and months and months and no listener. Why won't the Night Mother speak to me? I am worthy as keeper, but not as listener. I protect Our Lady, keep her sanctified, but still she will not grace me with her voice. 4th of sun's height, 4th era, 189. So long since I worked my blade, so long since I saved a soul, but I am now keeper, no longer a taker. I think back fondly on my hours with the jester, his laughter, his screams, his pitiful cries, and then as the end drew near, his laughter once more, merry in death as well as life. I was honored to know him. Yeah, definitely weird. Cicero, Part 4. First of Hearthfire, 4th era, 189. Shadenhall has erupted into violence and chaos like so many other cities before it. The sanctuary has remained unbreached, but for how long? Our numbers are few, and with no speaker, the contracts have dwindled to almost nothingness. Rasha's hold on the sanctuary is slipping. 26th of Frostfall, 4th era, 189. Silence. Deafening silence. In my head, in my head, in my head. It is the silence of death, the silence of the void, seeping into me through the mother. The silence is hatred, the silence is rage, the silence is love. 4th of Evening Star, 4th era, 189. Today, Rasha declared himself listener, claiming the Night Mother spoke to him at last. But when questioned, he could not name the binding words. Liar, deceiver, his charade must not stand. 5th of Evening Star, 4th era, 189. Rasha is dead. As commanded by the silence, so did I obey. I did not wield the knife, oh no, but dipped the honey softly sweet into Garnag's eager ear. He is a good brother, a loyal brother to both Cicero and our matron. He did the deed gladly. 10th of Sun's Dawn, 4th era, 190. Only 3 of us left, Cicero, Garnag, Pontius. 15th of Sun's Dawn, 4th era, 190. The Night Mother remains silent. I remain unworthy. The sanctuary remains doomed. 3rd of First Seed, 4th era, 190. I can hear it. Deeper and deeper, louder and louder, punctuating the silence like thunder on a calm evening. Laughter. 4th of First Seed, 4th era, 190. Laughing, 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 laughing! It is the jester, a voice from the void, to cheer poor Cicero. I accept your gift, dearest Night Mother. Thank you for my laughter. Thank you for my friend. 16th of Rain's Hand, 4th era, 191. Pontius is dead. A dark Brotherhood assassin was killed by a common bandit while walking the streets of Shadenhall. How can something be so sad and so funny? 17th of Rain's Hand, 4th era, 191. I love the laughter, dearest Night Mother, but still I long to hear your voice. It's not too late. Speak to me, my mother. Speak to me that I may set things right. I can save the sanctuary. I can save the Brotherhood. You can have the laughter. Take it back in exchange, then, the laughter for your voice. 2nd of Second Seed, 4th era, 191. It's not safe to leave the sanctuary. We'll stay here. All is well. 29th of Last Seed, 4th era, 191. Garnag is gone. Gone, 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 gone. Left to get food, but he'll be back. It's only been 3 months. 3 months? 3 months? 12 months? 4 sloths? 21st of Sun's Dusk, 4th era, 192. Cicero is dead. Cicero is born. The laughter has filled me so very completely. I am the laughter. I am the jester. The soul that has served as my constant companion for so long has breached the veil of the void finally and forever. It is now me. It is me. The world has seen the last of Cicero the man. Behold, Cicero, fool of hearts, laughter incarnate. 28th of Sun's Dusk, 4th era, 200. Found the old journal, decided to write a treatise on silence, sound, darkness, and light. How long has it been since the Night Mother first came here? How long since I was made keeper? How long since I became the fool? Since I've been alone? Since Shadenhall fell? Since they started pounding on the door like so many hammered heart beasts? It's dark in here and quiet. Poor Cicero no longer hears the laughter, for he is the laughter. There is no listener in Shadenhall, no listener in Cyrodiil, no listener in me. We must leave here before the sanctuary falls, before the Night Mother burns, before the Dark Brotherhood withers, before the laughter dies. 29th of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era 200. I took a stroll and spied a maid, but matron's duty stayed my blade. So busy now, I missed the thrill. If only I had time to kill. Nah, Cicero's not insane. Just a little bit. But this is the one with the answers. 30th of Sun's Dusk, 4th Era 200. I have written the letters, so polite, so official, to Astrid in Skyrim. Her sanctuary still stands, still operates, but how? No listener means no black sacrament. No black sacrament means no contracts. Her family can abandon the old ways and still survive, still kill, but is that family still Brotherhood or something else, something new, something different, something wrong? Something wrong. Still, we must go. Tomorrow we set sail, float on a boat through the moat called the sea, her and me. 22nd of Evening Star, 4th Era, 200. Sick of the rocking, tossing, rolling, throwing upon the grey waves. I've been reading of Skyrim, the good days, the old days of the old ways. There was another sanctuary once, a Dawnstar sanctuary, good, ancient, and strong, blessed by Sithis. Cicero will go there. No need of Astrid. The mother and I will settle, and she will speak to me finally, and we will build the old ways anew together. 23rd of Evening Star, 4th Era 200. The passphrase is mine. I have found it in a letter ancient as the sanctuary itself. The Black Door will ask, what is life's greatest illusion? I am to answer, innocence, my brother. Finally, a space, a place to call my own, a joker's retreat for the fool of hearts. 4th of First Seed, 4th Era 201. The sanctuary is home, as I had dared hope, cool and dark and lovely, my sanctuary, sanctuary from all. I know its every corner, every hall, every shadowed nook and alcove, my sanctuary. The guardians know me and recognize me as keeper. They leave poor Cicero alone. The ugly beast, a different story. He'd eat me if he could. But to bind me, grind me, he'd need to find me, and Cicero will make sure that does not happen, for I have sanctuary. Sanctuary from all. 13th of First Seed, 4th Era 201. The sanctuary is safety and salvation, but silent, so silent. I give my love to the unholy matron. I give my laughter freely, but I do not hear her. The silence is returned. Now that I am laughter, and no longer hear laughter, I once again hear the silence of the void. It reaches across time and space. Its silence is deafening once more. First of Rain's Hand, 4th Era 201. Mother and keeper must go. I am not the listener, and never will be. But I am the keeper. I must serve my mother's will above my own. I must find her listener. I must teach Astrid the error of her ways, the beauty and necessity of the old ways. I have sent the letter to Astrid. We leave soon, but Cicero will keep this sanctuary as his sanctuary, a place to rest and ply my trade, for I once more take up the blade and send some unlucky souls to him when laughter strikes as fits my whim. I guess I know where he went. Yeah, he's a few cards short of a deck. He's gone around the bend a couple of times, I think. Hey, Astrid.
Have you found something?
I found Cicero's journals.
Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed?
Looks like there's an abandoned sanctuary in Dawnstar. He recorded the passphrase.
The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's one of us. Find Arnbjorn. Make sure my husband's all right. And then send that jester's twisted little soul to the void, in as many pieces as possible.
As crazy as Cicero is, he did generally seem loyal. Did something set him off?
No, nothing.
Nothing?
At least, nothing I'm aware of. Well, if I'm being honest, I haven't exactly been discreet lately in expressing my frustration with this whole situation. Obeying the Night Mother, you being the listener, it's ridiculous. No offense. Cicero may have overheard me talking to one of the others about the Night Mother. It's possible I was not entirely respectful. But to go this far, to attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary, Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option.
All right. I will track him down.
I took that prancing fool into my home, and this is how he repays me?
Sounds like you badmouthed the Night Mother, and he basically flipped his lid. Alright. There should be a horse out here. What's happening with that pond? Whoa. Demon horse. She did say he's one of us. Shadowmere? Talking about a nice looking horse. Okay. We got work to do. Let's go. Dawnstar is where we need to go. Not sure what the quickest way to get there would be. Oh crap, go away, dragon! Ah, shit. I gotta take care of this. Foos, you dragon! Yeah, I need to make him land. I'm not very good with a bow. Gotcha. Now land your ass. You have to land way over there. Cut your wings off.
He may be dead now. Where did it come from?
Come on.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Oh yeah.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
All right. Where's my horse? Oh, crap. Are you telling me I've lost Shadowmere? Oh, no, there he is. I see his eyes. I thought you disappeared on me, Shadowmere. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. This is an oh, crap moment. Okay, I'm okay. Horse is okay. I think we got another oh crap moment here. Oh crap. Oh crap. Don't die on me. Almost there now.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
Yep, here we are. Is that Arnbjorn? Arnbjorn! You okay?
Should have figured Astrid would send you.
You look like you're hurt pretty bad.
What gave it away?
The blood.
Yeah, gotta admit that little jester's good with that butter knife. But don't worry, I gave as good as I got.
Where is Cicero?
In there, through the door. Some old sanctuary by the looks of it. I would have followed him, but I don't know the phrase.
I know the phrase. I'll go after Cicero. You get home.
Alright, you convinced me. Doubt I'd be much good to you anyway. The little fop cut me pretty deep. But I slashed him good. Pretty sure I severed an artery. Don't know what you're gonna find in there. But you can probably just follow the blood.
Alright. Take Shadowmere if you want. Looks like you might have trouble going on foot. And that will be all for this episode. For the first time since joining the Dark Brotherhood, Raven really feels like an asshole. She killed Gaius Maro, the son of Commander Maro of the Penitus Oculatus, and planted an incriminating letter on the body in order to cripple the Emperor's security. She had a dossier on him, but his worst crimes appeared to be boasting too much and having multiple girlfriends that he lies to. Then Raven found a note on Gaius Maro's body from his father, saying how much he loves his son. Yeah, just rub it in. But if the Thalmor get to the tower, Gaius, his father, and the rest of the world would be screwed, so Raven did what she had to do. Upon returning to the sanctuary, Raven found Cicero had flipped his lid, attacked Vizara and Astrid, and then fled with Arnbjorn hot on his tail. Cicero's journals detailed Cicero's descent into madness, and also told Raven the passphrase for an abandoned Dark Brotherhood sanctuary near Dawnstar. On Astrid's horse, Shadowmere, Raven chased Cicero down to the sanctuary. He's cornered now, and Raven is sure to catch him in the next episode. Thank you for watching this video. Please click like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next episode. Until then, may Talos be with you.